position. Then, oh, don't let us say life happened. Life happened, medical bills, all that other stuff. If you doing all that, then now you the one responsible for it. If your parent just saying you got to get it out the mud.
I completely agree. I agree with your sense of like there should be the family support. But I think I still think that's as far as it should go. Like, man, I got this house for you. You the head roof, all that, but paying for the education, me putting extra money from my paycheck after half my paycheck's going to the house because of rent that you stay in for free probably to do more, pay more. Like again, you'd have to show me that I'm gonna reap some benefits. Like, bro, you'd have to sell me so good. Cause on the rec, just choosing, and I see what you're saying. What you're saying though, is super realistic though, and it's probably already done. Just from my point of view, I couldn't take it. Like, I couldn't take it, but yeah, I see your point of view, and it's strong. I see people doing it, and that's probably I don't want to say what should happen, just because it's a way like what you say enabling, like it's just a like
Enabling.
yeah, like you got all this good stuff, all this good teachings, all this good game. So like you didn't have to go to work. Like someone else went to work for it. And then
But but
so
but check this out though. I feel like for me, when I have children, like when they in school and stuff, to me that is their job. That
yeah,
is their job. If you like if my parents would have would
without
have
the school sit without legal protections, that is their job. But if on parents normal life perceptions, I, I would think of like I'm thinking like farmer days, like nah, you gonna come help with this farm. You gonna come help with this business. And you need to just read these books on the side. Make sure you read the dictionary on the side. Like if it was up to personal choice, I
I
mean, but
feel
because there is legal actions, I mean, yeah, it is their job to go.
I feel you. But then if that's the case, then I think what you pushing them towards is more so like
Work my business, the
no no no
business.
no no no. I feel you. But what I'm saying is like you more so like taking them by the hand and showing them like you putting them in the field already, and then it's like basically they learning a trade, and then going to school and doing the other stuff is just that's just extra knowledge.
Because it is. If I mean, like even reading a book, like it's like you're gonna get less from talking to the person who actually did it. So I would want you to rather go out there and meet that person, do your best, like sit in that room in whatever office, whatever office of this building, and just ask for a meeting so you can talk with them, or get around the spaces, put in the actual work. I think putting in the work is gonna get you has gotten people further and even in monetary gains just by doing work. There's a lot like you don't have to be the wisest bunch, the wisest brain in the bunch.
Facts. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I feel like I mean like for instance, like I said all that, but I say this too.
What's up?
Let's say I had a son, right?
Yeah,
And I'm doing my wise deals, right?
yeah.
Like naturally, I'm gonna show him the ropes to that and how to run that business. That's the end of the game, folks. But but naturally, I'm gonna show him how to run that business though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show him how to run that business. I'm gonna show him how to do this, that, and the other. And over the summer, that might be that's gonna be his job. Like when he ain't in school, that's his job. Like, boom, come work with me. I'm gonna show you the ropes, how to do this. By the time you get to college, really, you might not even have to go to college because boom, I done provided the job opportunity. You got the years of experience already. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. And then college is just like, even now, college is still, it's always been just like an extra. It's always been something to like go, like going into debt for education is so you can get more money. So you can provide more value to people. So you can learn something to provide more value to people. It's always been at college, the school, learning has like going out to the library has always been something extra, something, a way to learn something so you can improve your value. Because if not, even in just normal days, you're sitting there, working the farm, getting the food. You need shelter. All that matters way before learning. The computer analysis, sales tactics, real estate 101. That's all like going to school for it, that's all like extra. Like, all right, you got the money for it. But if it's real time and you don't have that, you gotta push. You gotta put in work. You gotta find $10, $16 to go to Goodwill or Burlington for $100 to put in the work and then get in the real estate office. Okay, how do I get here? How do I get to the big millionaires I want to be around? All right, I gotta do some work. I gotta figure out the knowledge. I don't got the money, so I got to figure out the knowledge. I think that's the way you push a kid. Not that they get paying $500 for him is hand feeding it to him, spooning it to him, and I would be pissed off if the motherfucker dropped out, didn't use it, or just bruh. But I see what you're saying. It's. I think it should be, and I hope that's already like something. Like the parent being able to pay. Just because, well, I mean, they can just pay in general. Just pay the loans in general. So, but yeah. I mean, I think it's cool. Like if you got the money for the kid, but I think the kid gonna turn to a soy boy unless you really giving them, some hard training on the side. Like you gotta know how to fight. You gotta be reading dictionary. Like you gotta be doing. I don't know. I don't know. I like it. I see your idea. It was great. I couldn't see myself doing
But you gotta think though, Joe. So you think on another level too, though. Like everybody don't think like us though. Like because truthfully, if we being honest, school ain't meant for people like me and you.
it.
So then in that situation, then you say, okay, boom, then this just ain't for that child.
Yeah. Yeah. But if he wasn't entrepreneur minded and he was worker minded, like, and he was just gonna get that so he can go to a job, bro,
You need to go to a trade school.
yeah, you need to go find something cheaper. You need to go. You need to pay for yourself, man. Because you're all you're. No, it's cool to put you in a spot, and I think that's great for a parent to put you in a spot that's able to like or have you above the rest of the class, above the scale, ready to go. But there's still that sense of like earning it, like like it was spoon fed to you, like you know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, that's just me. Hey, Darby's going crazy, y'all know. What we all know. Yeah, and that was a crazy topic. I don't know how that lasted the whole game. Dude, I like that too. I like
That thing had got deep.
I can see it. I can see it though. That's probably why I'm just like, man, maybe how would I think if I had that? Like, oh yeah, I'll do that for my kids. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay 500. He gonna get in this good school. I'm like, I sit here again, like, man, he better not mess it up. Bro, he better
True.
not fumble the bag. Like, this
True.
better be his calling because if he fumbles my bag,
True, but if the school is catered to what your child like learning, see, I think a lot of kids blow off school because they really ain't doing stuff that they really interested in. You see what I'm saying? Like for me, I know I'm finna go to school and act a fool when